top people with millions of dollars and lots of connections and people. It is ridiculously hard to get stuff put out there, and I could have, but I do not want to put music that I've worked so hard on out just because, or do it half-assed, you know. I will take my time, and quality has no fear of time. That's one of my biggest mottos, you know. I'm pissed as well. You know, it's been hard not doing what you love for a year, but um uh dating and knowing is two different things. But yeah, I live my life, and trust me, like, guys, I know, like, for people that are supporters of mine, it doesn't really affect me anymore. But I just wanted to clear that up because racism is a big thing. Like, say what you want about who I sleep with or you don't like me, whatever. This is something that affects the black community and is a big issue. People that are straight and fine with themselves never have an issue with somebody else's sexuality. So bear that in mind, and that is the truth. And also, when it comes to racism, be very careful because it is not an opportunity to be funny. It is not an opportunity to get some attention. And I know a lot of people feel like it's cool to do these things because you get attention. And then what? You know, you've put an entire community back years. You cannot do that. You know, learn to love and learn to lead with respect for humanity first. You have to hold yourself accountable. You see what's happening with COVID, where the world has become such a narrow system of proceeding, you know, like so many people have felt powerless. I know I have, because here we are saying that we put men on the moon. We have technology, computers. I can sit here in London in my bedroom and be on a phone, you know, streaming video across the world. That's magic, but yet still we cannot fucking come over COVID, you know? And so that alone is the most humbling thing. You know, we're all the less you will feel the need to bring somebody down or attack somebody else. And trust me, when you say shit about other people, it says more about you, how you treat somebody. That being said, this is racism, and I do not want to see my people make a mockery of it in the middle And I got in contact with the police department, and I was issued an apology and directed to different resources on which I can ensure that this hopefully doesn't happen to another person. But yeah. But anyways, I respect religion, and I will not go on talking about the Bible and this, because the way I see So, I looked at her and I was like, what did you expect from me? You should have known that you raised a kid that was always going to stay true to what he believes in. My dad could care less, and my dad is the straightest person I've probably known. He's my dad. So, my family loves me. The people around me loves me. The people that support me. I like me. And I am much more than this singer or this guy that won X Factor. I'm a human. It's like I wrote the algorithm and I was like, oh, didn't think about that part. But I refuse to let it change me. But it does, because it limits my mobility and it limits my life. So now anybody can put anything on the internet about me, and people will not try to check to see if it's true. They just want to see a narrative that fuels the hatred they have for themselves, that they project onto me and who they know me to be. I am 27 years old, and I've worked really hard to be okay with who I am. And because I don't, it doesn't matter. You make it a big deal, you know. But anyways, racism is serious, and it's nothing to be toyed with, especially, by black people. Like, again, like, it's disappointing. Not all black men are thugs. The word criminal should not be something that is synonymous with being black. Wearing a hoodie does not mean that I want to do something illegal. The color of my skin wasn't my choice. who I am, not what I was trying to do, because I haven't released music in so long. Like, I don't do that. I'm a singer. Okay, I don't do publicity stunts and use my social media to be strategic things of getting attention. That's not. I am who I am, and if you come on my social media, you'll understand it. You know, so it is who it is, and it is what it is. But just hopping on here to say that I know the truth, and when good things happen, nobody really ever runs with that. But it is I after yeah, I was raised different. You know, I wasn't raised in, I'm not one of those people that is into the social media gossip and ask my friends. If I hear somebody say something about another public figure, I normally shut it down, because I don't understand why people are so quick to judgment. And all these people, you wouldn't even know the kind of lives they live, you know. I mean, the meanest I've ever been online is Donald Trump. Somebody said, did you tell your mom before coming out, like, blah, blah, blah. The day when I said what my sexuality was, it wasn't something that was thought of. And yeah, in the back of my mind, I always used to think, and I haven't even came live or addressed it since. It happened because I was at a place where I realized, why am I living my life in that way? But anyways, my mom and my dad and my family are fine. I don't know if I hate Trump. I don't think I hate Trump. I just feel like I definitely hate what he represents. And he's one of those people that fuel hate, and he makes in an education. Think about the fact that there are people now in America that do not have clean water. Think about it now that there are people in Jamaica who are living a life below the poverty lines, whilst millions are being pumped into different things by taxpayers' monies. Think about the fact that you go to a club and a dance and bust a big blank when a man sing a lyric about killing somebody, and then you are the first one crying the loudest and saying the cops aren't doing their jobs when somebody is gunned down by a gunman. Think about it and stop compromising and think, hey, predicting yourselves. You know, like, if you really want to make a difference, go fight for the good things in life. Go fight for equality, fairness, love. Go and fight for the right for your unborn daughter or son to be exactly who they are in life without somebody wanting them killed. I know I'm single Dominic Shade and there's no bay. Go and think about that. You know, think about the quality of life you are procuring for those that will come after you. You know, in everything that, I'm not perfect, you know, but in everything that I do, I try to think of how would this affect or harm somebody's life, you know, and those are the things that are important to me. Not if somebody likes me, and I will not dumb myself what they want when you don't even know who you are, you know. So my mom is a Christian and I respect religion very much. My mom accepts me 100% for who I am because I'm her child, you know. And also, my mom can still be a Christian without imposing her. And focus on you. You know, think about what is making you better in life and how can you help somebody else, and what are you doing in the grand scheme of things to help propel humanity and people around you better. What are you feeding to the people around you? You know what I mean? Think of me as a person and yourself as well. You know, what is it that I am contributing to the world? What is my impact on the world? Think about it. What is my carbon and social footprint? You know what I'm saying? Think about that. That's how I see it. But yeah, peace and love. For the people that are saying music, yes, I definitely will release music this year for sure. And we'll see what happens. Also, go get the damn vaccine if you can. I hear a lot of people saying that, oh, the government's just trying to kill us. Listen, the government approves the water we buy in the store. The government approves the food we put in our bodies. The government approves the medication that many of us take if we get sick. So I'm saying that to say, if the government wanted to get us, they would have gotten us. Because almost all of us are born in hospitals and our moms are hooked up to IVs. And us as children are taken away to put in incubators. We don't know what the fuck happens. If the government wanted to get us, they would get us. So if the government is closing down the economy and losing money, which government hates, and people are being killed or dying by something that is COVID-19, I do not give a crap if it is real or not. The fact is, the world is changing and they're saying if I don't get this thing, then it might not. So listen, try to try to keep yourself and the people around you safe. You know, don't be selfish. And I'm going to use this. Like, sometimes, have you ever gone into a store and seen how, like, even to see a drain being clogged up and a whole community floods is because one selfish person thought, I don't care to dispose of my garbage correctly, so I don't care. And then you're the same one on the TV cursing the MPs because they didn't fix the roads. But you can fix all you want. Are you taking care of all you should? You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you have to sit back and take yourself away from situations because it's not about any of us. It's about everybody. Just like I'm not one of those black people that's going to say F such and such and such because it's not right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be a Jamaican that is going to uphold this homophobic culture either, and I will not tolerate it. So if you feel like I'm going to change, then you definitely need to just avoid me because I will not. And I also will say this, it is fucked up that we have a minister of gender in Jamaica, but it is still illegal for a man and a man to date, and you could technically be put to prison. These are the things that people get up and make a big issue about, but nobody thinks about, what's going to happen to the job force? What are you doing to put back into your country, or the value of your country, or the value of your family, or the value of your people? How do you think? You know, what do you do to make your friends better human beings? You know, what do you do every day to make yourself a better human being? Even if, you know, sometimes, and there's many people that sometimes will send you like a nasty message in your inbox, and I try to talk to these people because what is at the helm of somebody, you know, being like that. For every person that is toxic and hurtful and harmful to somebody else, there's pain, which I know all so much about, but you just got to work on yourself, man. But I'm gonna love you and leave you. I do not like coming live on here, but I figured I'd do that. But yeah, peace and love. Take care of yourselves, and I'm going to go